Believe it or not, the Griffin family's total lack of boundaries goes so much deeper than we thought.
Chris, our bath is ready.
I don't know what to do now.
The cringe factor is completely off the charts. Today, we are digging back into more sus moments in Family Guy. Let's start the show. Kicking off our second list of the absolute most sus moments is Season 13, Episode 6. What happens when the literal Son of God returns to Quahog and pulls the ultimate sympathy scam? Well, he tries to guilt Peter into letting him hook up with Lois. Let's break it down. The madness starts when the Griffins randomly run into Jesus hanging out at the local mall.
Hey, Jesus!
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing in Quahog?
They haven't seen him in a while, so Peter invites him over for a few casual drinks.
Hey, nice place here. This is not too good.
Once they are hanging out, Jesus complains that he just can't deal with his family during the holidays and is feeling pretty down.
I can't deal with my family during the holidays. And besides, my dad always spends Christmas at his timeshare in Coral Gables with his girlfriend.
It's kind of hilarious to think that even the most divine figures get annoyed by family holiday gatherings just like the rest of us. Wanting to cheer up their holy buddy, Peter assembles the guys to plan the ultimate birthday party for him.
No way. I'm not going to let my pal Jesus spend his birthday like that. Hey, you know what? I am throwing you the best birthday party ever.
They decide they need to invite some women to the gathering.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need some women here. Jesus, what kind of girls do you like?
Women? All types, I guess.
But during the planning, they uncover a massive, shocking secret. Despite being around for 2 millennia, Jesus is actually still a virgin.
Wait a minute. Jesus, have you ever been with a woman? Are you a virgin?
I mean, you can't really blame the guy for waiting. It's hard to find time for a social life when you're busy performing miracles. The guys immediately change their plans. Instead of just a birthday party, they make it their personal mission to help Jesus cross that major life milestone.
I'm saying, Jesus, we are going to help you lose your virginity.
Yeah, God, I love
They try to set him up, but Jesus shuts them down and makes a highly uncomfortable request. He tells Peter that he specifically wants his first time to be with Lois.
Actually, Peter, I want my first time to be with Lois Griffin.
What?
Now, any normal husband would instantly kick a guy out of their house for asking something like that, but Peter actually considers it. After Jesus bribes him with a fancy Brookstone massage chair, Peter completely sells out his own marriage and agrees to the deal.
After all, I'm Jesus. I could give you anything you want.
Anything? Like anything in the universe?
Trading your wife's loyalty for a vibrating chair is easily one of the most sus, deplorable things Peter has ever done. But while Peter is out enjoying his new chair, he bumps into some of the other guys and discovers a massive twist.
God, I love massage chairs. Are you in one too?
Yes, but it's horrible. It was bought for me by Jesus, but now he's doing my wife.
It turns out Jesus is a total fraud. He isn't a virgin at all. He actually pulls this exact same guilt trip scam every single Christmas just to score with other guys' wives.
He did the same thing to me last Christmas.
He what?
Yeah, Jesus did the same thing to my wife Christmas before last.
Realizing he's been played, Peter rushes home to stop the ultimate betrayal. Luckily, Lois already realized the whole thing was a terrible idea and backed out before anything happened.
It's okay, Peter. Nothing happened.
It didn't?
I couldn't go through with it. Our marriage is too important to me.
Jesus tries to play it off like the whole sleazy scam was just a divine test to teach them a lesson, but no one is buying it.
Oh, so it was a test. Like when your father told Abraham to sacrifice Isaac?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Falling for a 2,000-year-old sympathy trick just to get a massage chair definitely cements this as one of Peter's absolute worst moments.
Well, Lois, I'm sure glad you didn't have sex with the Messiah.
Me too, Peter.
Next up on our list of highly questionable moments is the infamous 150th episode, Season 8, Episode 17, Brian and Stewie. What happens when a dog and a baby are locked in a bank vault for an entire weekend with absolutely no supplies? Well, they resort to the most deeply unsanitary, stomach-churning survival tactics imaginable. Let's get into it. This episode is totally unique because it features 0 cutaway gags and no background music. Just Brian and Stewie trapped in a small room together.
What was that? I don't believe this. Hello? Hello, we're locked in!
The nightmare begins when the massive bank vault door automatically slams shut at the end of the workday, locking them inside until the following morning.
You're wasting your breath.
These bank vault doors close automatically at the end of the workday. This thing won't be open again till tomorrow.
Unfortunately for them, tomorrow happens to be Sunday, meaning they are completely stranded for the entire weekend. The sheer terror of the heavy door locking actually causes Stewie to panic and have a massive smelly accident right in his diaper. Now, being stuck in a sealed, unventilated vault with a soiled diaper is bad enough.
I'm uncomfortable. You have to change me. Not changing you. We don't even have any diapers. Oh my god, that smell is making me sick.
But what makes this incredibly sus is Stewie's solution to the problem. Since they have zero baby wipes or running water, Stewie looks Brian dead in the eye and commands the dog to, well, eat it.
If the poo were to be removed,
What is it? What are you driving at?
eat it.
What?
At first, Brian absolutely refuses. I mean, he might literally eat garbage from the trash can, but even he has some standards. But Stewie refuses to sit in his own filth and guilt trips him until Brian completely folds.
I don't want any trouble.
There's not gonna be any trouble as long as you eat my poo.
The scene that follows is easily one of the most highly uncomfortable, boundary-pushing moments in television history. Brian actually goes through with it.
But you have to swear never to tell anybody.
You mean you're gonna eat my... Yeah, no, I won't tell anybody, I swear.
And the painfully long, uninterrupted audio of the dog doing the deed is enough to make anyone's stomach completely turn. To make matters even worse, Stewie also forces the poor dog to lick his eyes clean. This moment was so incredibly graphic and sus that the Parents Television Council actually filed a massive formal indecency complaint against the show for broadcasting it. Sure.
Look, I hope this hasn't created any weirdness between us. I mean, it's not that strange what happened.
What'd you eat?
The episode eventually leads to some genuinely sweet, emotional moments between the two friends, but forcing your dog to act as a biological baby wipe is a visual that is permanently burned into our brains. Coming in at number 3 on our list of even more highly questionable moments is Season 3, Episode 5, and the wiener is what happens when a father's competitive nature crosses a massive, incredibly uncomfortable boundary with his own teenage son. Well, Peter ends up getting bizarrely insecure about Chris's physical proportions. Let's get right into it. It all starts when Peter discovers he has a bit of a competitive streak with Chris.
Uric acid on her wins. I win! Yes! Yes!
After beating him in an ice skating race, Peter gloats to the guys at the Clam. But they warn him that eventually Chris is going to grow up and surpass him in absolutely everything.
Pepper! Yes! I win!
Desperate to prove he is still the alpha male of the house, Peter challenges Chris to a basketball game at the YMCA. When Chris actually gets close to winning, Peter pulls the ultimate dirty trick, lying and saying that he and Lois are getting a divorce just to distract him.
Your mother and I are getting a divorce! You are? Yes! Yes!
Yes, tying your kid's emotional trauma to a pickup basketball game. Top-tier parenting. After the game, the two hit the sauna to unwind. And this is where things get completely sus.
I'll ever beat you. Hey, Chris, what's with your leg? Oh my God, that's not your leg!
Through the steam, Peter thinks something is wrong with Chris's leg, only to realize it isn't his leg at all. Yeah, let's just say Chris is incredibly gifted in the physical department, and Peter is instantly deeply traumatized. The visual is permanently burned into Peter's brain, leaving him feeling completely inadequate as a man.
How the hell did this happen? I'm supposed to be the man of the house. You must be so ashamed of me.
It totally ruins his confidence, to the point where he can't even be intimate with Lois. Brian tries to make him feel better by reminding Peter that his own anatomy basically vanishes when he stands up, but surprisingly, taking anatomical advice from a dog doesn't help.
But Peter, you're embarrassing me. Oh my God. Where's Stewie?
He's around.
Let me out of this stink-filled corduroy dungeon!
So Peter starts massively overcompensating. He buys a comically long, extremely suggestive sports car, and eventually joins a local gun club just to feel tough again. Realizing how pathetic this is, Lois forces Peter to take Chris on a hunting trip to bond.
I was starting to think you didn't like me anymore.
But while they are out in the woods, they stumble across a massive angry bear. Peter completely freezes up in terror, but Chris bravely steps in and aggressively yells, scaring the bear away and saving his dad's life.
Stay tuned for an all-new Ally McBeal!
Holy crap! Chris, that was amazing!
Apologizes for acting so weird, and they officially patch things up. But dedicating an entire episode to a dad obsessing over his teenage son's unmentionables. Definitely one of the most sus concepts in Family Guy history.
Well, I was just being stupid. Take it from me, that thing you got there is a blessing. You'll never have to worry about that.
Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
Wrapping up our list of Quahog's most deeply uncomfortable moments is Season 7, Episode 8, Family Gay. What happens when you send Peter to the store to buy a few simple groceries? Well, he somehow returns with a severely brain-damaged horse that provides the family with a very questionable beverage. Let's break it down. The chaos starts when Lois gives Peter one simple job. Go to the store and do the grocery shopping.
Lois, I'm a guy you can trust with a task.
But somehow, after being gone for 6 entire hours, Peter returns with absolutely zero beans, and instead brings home a fully grown, brain-damaged horse.
Bought a horse!
You bought a horse? I didn't even give you that much money.
That's what I thought, Lois.
The poor animal is a complete disaster.
You'll see, this horse will be a fine addition to our family.
Spending its time smashing its head into the living room walls and ruining the family's carpet.
I love you so much, Lois.
I love you too, Peter.
Since the horse can't exactly do any normal horse activities, Peter decides to find another, highly disturbing use for the animal.
Oh, that's got all my stink of the day in it.
He somehow manages to extract a bottle of milk from the male horse and casually leaves it right in the family fridge.
Everyone, some of the milk in the fridge is not milk, it's horse sperm. I'm a horse breeder now.
I will give you a few seconds to really think hard about the horrific logistics of Peter successfully extracting milk from a male animal. But it actually gets so much worse. If that visual wasn't traumatizing enough, Stewie takes that very special milk and pours it right into his morning cereal. And the absolute most sus part of this entire situation, Stewie knows exactly what that fluid is while he eats it. We always knew Stewie had a dark side, but this is a completely different level of deeply uncomfortable. To try and make some actual money off the animal, Peter enters the horse into a local race.
What are you doing? Get down there! Where's your midget?
Sorry, boss, had to pee. Come on, you.
But because the poor thing is completely brain damaged, it runs directly into the grandstands.
Hold the phone, he's going back towards the track!
My baby's dead!
It's over.
Causing a massive $100,000 worth of property damage. The horse tragically suffers a fatal heart attack from the crash, leaving Peter with a dead animal and a crushing amount of financial debt. This massive debt forces Peter to sign up as a medical test subject.
Are you crazy? I don't want to take a chance on being gay.
We'll give you $125.
All right, I'll do it.
Which kicks off the rest of the episode's wild storyline involving the gay gene. But bringing a brain-damaged horse into your home and serving its milk for breakfast is undeniably one of the most stomach-churning, sus things Peter Griffin has ever done.
Peter, are you gay?
Guilty!